Hey Dakota, if you can hear me. Steve, when will this map be seasons ready? Um, let's see. It could. I'll try and get it uploaded to Giants. Hopefully for Monday. Hopefully, then it'll be dependent on Giants themselves. Let's have a look. Let's see if you can hear me. You should be able to. Just thought I'd come into game on the console and have a chat. You can hear me. Cool. Right, let's go back to the farm and start there. Wait for a few to come in. Hey Craig, how's it going, buddy? Welcome. Okay, so we've got 5 people in at the moment, so I'll start. Okay, right. Around the outside of the map, farming man, welcome. You'll see this area here, or this green area. Now, you do own all of that. You don't need to do anything with that. Now it's all blue, look, it's highlighted. You can sell it. To be quite honest, I haven't tried to see if the BGA and all that works if you sold it. So, up to you if you want to try it. I've heard a few people sort of querying why you only start with field 14 and nothing else. Now, this is why I've done it this way. There's a lot of people that stream that like to role play realistically. If you're a brand new farmer, you know, you work for what you get. So the aim of it is, you start with 100 grand. You got limited machinery to work with at the start. So come on, go up. That's it. So basically, at the start of the game, you really want to plan out exactly how you're going to spend your money and make money so that you can either purchase more land or the farm, anything like that. But you got to be very careful of how you spend your money, because if you go broke, you've had it, basically. Um, so I decided to make the map more realistic as possible, like putting collisions on hedges, um, tight roads. I didn't want the map to be silly big. I just didn't see the point to start with. Um, best machinery to go with is small tractors to medium tractors. You can get away with the bigger tractors, but you won't get away with the bigger combines, the big ones, and the silly big machines, you know. Um, and that's it. Right, now I'm going to run through some updates. Seasons is currently being worked on now on the map. I made a big boo-boo on it. It used to work, but then I had issues with the actual base of the map. That's the ground with nothing on it at all, just the base. I had a slight issue with that there. so I had to change all the base, then build up the map again. But I completely and utterly forgot to paint in the seasons and do all the XMLs, blah blah blah. So that will be done, not a problem. There will be a few gates on this building here, on the cow farm. Like on this end here, there's going to be some gates. Obviously you don't want cows running around out here. Lunatic Calm, welcome buddy. So yeah, gates will be going on there. And then if we skip over to the chickens. The chickens don't work. I will fix them. That is going to be the next update. Lewis, welcome. This water trigger, I don't know if it works or not, but this won't be here. I'll put another shed here. It'll come to about here where this grass is. So you pick up your egg pallets here. I'll drop the trigger markers down a bit because this side's up a bit. Well done on your first map. Cheers, Lewis. Thank you very much. I'll stick a gate here. But yeah, I'll fix the chickens. Just trying to think now. The other update was Liam, welcome. Hey, nice map fella. Just not sure whether to play the map or wait for the update. I couldn't tell you if it, yeah, it would be a new game save, to be honest. Saying that, I don't know. I don't know actually, to be honest. Lewis, is it your first map? Yes, my first released map, yeah. Now, if we go over to here, I'm just trying to think. BGA. Somebody said to me to check the ground. Are you going to map more? Wait. Oh yes, yes, I got 3 more maps on the way out. Oh yeah, yeah, I'm aware of that one, Liam. That's been done. That is now in place where it's supposed to be, down there, with a new PDA. I had a look around when it first came out, but I won't play it until it's updated. No, that's fair enough. If you don't want to take the gamble, you know. I'm going to try and get a game save on it while it's out now, because I don't reckon it would need a new game save, but you just never know. Oh. How did it pass with error? It's not an error. I can pull this up in game on the PC and pull up the dev, as to say, to show me all errors and how the game's functioning. There's no errors. It's just the only thing is when you download mods, the mods are completely different to the map. The mod itself could pull up an error, but the map itself doesn't have an error. Overall, Steve, well done, man. I've been looking forward to this map. Well done, lad. Cheers, Liam. I just think from some of the changes You speak of it will require a new game save, but I'm no 100%. No, yeah, that's what I'm saying, you know. I'm not 100% sure if it would require it or not. Can you add me on Xbox? To be honest, I'm very rarely on Xbox. Very rarely. Right, the other one is down around here. Is your, I believe, is the egg and milk sell point, if I remember rightly, which is on the corner of this building. There's two little lights here that light up at night. Three lights, sorry. It's here in this spot. I forgot to put the markers in and a bit of detail. Is it made in a real life map? No, no. This is completely just made up fictional of many parts of the UK, but mainly I took the just took the Somerset area mainly of like the Temple Combe area. I will put another building just here. My PSN. um, what is my PSN? Do you know? I really don't know because I'm not really play on the PlayStation very much. If I do, it's only to play my Dirt Rally 2.0. Newell, welcome, bud. So yeah, as I was just saying, I will put another building here. I'll put the markers here, um, ready for the milk and egg sell point here. This yard here, you can buy it separately, I believe. Let's have a quick look. Where am I? Down there. So yeah, you can buy that separately. So you don't buy the horse farm, just that yard. The idea of this actual yard was if you're in a multiplayer game, you could be a contractor. You don't have to farm yourself. You could stick all your machinery here and just be a contractor. Say just for role play, you could live in that house there. What have I been up to? Mapping. Mapping and mapping. I've got 3 more maps to come out. So where are you from? Where are you from in the UK? Myself, I used to live in North Somerset, well on the borders of Somerset and Wiltshire, Temple Combe, but I'm born and bred in Devon, on the south coast. What kind of map? Well, this one here is a UK map, but the other 3 maps are also UK based. One of them is real life, of my own home area. Okay, the other update is going to include, I'm going to put a fencer and a fence there, as well as inside here I'm going to put some lights. Oh, and the straw trigger markers, I think it's either here or it could be in front of this building. You're from Buckinghamshire. Ah yeah, very nice. But the straw trigger is in front of one of these stables. I can't quite remember which one, but I believe it's this side. And obviously you got your barn up here to store your bales of hay and everything else like that. From Edinburgh. Right. But in the update, I've started doing it already. The seasons, I've painted it in already, so you can store your hay bales in this barn and they don't deteriorate. So what else we got? Oh, got to run over there, am I? Right, here, accidentally, I left a bit of fencing behind. I'll delete that. And I will delete this trigger. Will the other three be on console as well? Yes, every single map that I do will be on console. Myself and the team, all our maps and mods, placeables, everything comes to console. Right, so that'll be done. I'm toying on the idea of putting the little neon lights that I've got on the side of the building. Now you're going to ask, what is the neon lights? Oh, wrong place. Is it on this one? No, I took them away, didn't I? Where's that other cell point? There. Okay. Can I add an idea for the shot? If you want to, mate. If you want to. What I'm trying to do is keep it to a minimum, so you got bigger slots. Right, on this cell point, when it gets night time, I don't know what time of the night it happens, even though you got lights up there, but also on the cell points you got neon lights. You see these? They light up as well. Those neons are scattered around in different places. You should be able to make 2 cow fields. Yes, well that's going to be part of seasons. There is 2 cow fields and sheep, I believe. I was thinking of the shop having a gate that closes at night about 8 p.m. Reopen at 9 a.m. so you can't use the shop. That is a good idea. That is. But I've also got permission Western Shore on 1.17 as a feature or at the shop. Alright. I haven't actually had time to have a look at that yet. There's going to be more added to the garage, like a little wall across here and a big light board to tell you the fuel prices and stuff like that. I'm going to add more detail to these houses, pointless houses up here. Put some cars on the driveways, etc, etc. And then down here I'm going to put up a building here to go over that cell point. This is the bale cell point, and you'll see a pile of manure over here. This isn't actually meant to be here. I was meant to hide it so that won't be there. I'm going to detail this some more at this yard to make it look more better. I'm going to put up some lighting. It used to have lighting, but then when I had to redo the map, I just forgot to put them back in. But this here, even though there's a bale sale point down there, this is also another contracting yard. But it comes with another little twist if you want to do it. Even though there's a wall here and a gate, make no difference. Open the gate. Farming man 455, give me a shout out please. Oh, there you go mate, there's your shout out. Right, see this field here? You see it's nice and flat. If you want to, you could build another farm area using the placeables down here if you want to. You can do anything that you want to in this field, and you won't have to do much terrain editing. There is a lot of flat areas you can do it, but obviously the hedges and the walls and that you won't be able to get rid of. So there's plenty of space down there to do it, and that's field 15. And then you can use this yard here for the contracting yard as well, or place small silos, whatever you want. Cheers Lewis, you take care buddy. The other one is the sawmill's okay. Chickens, gone through that. Right, the sheep farm, that's it. I'm going to put a wall here. There was one before. I don't know why it's not anymore. So I'm going to put one there. I'm going to put some pallets of wool here, just to mark out where the pallets of wool is going to spawn here. I'll put a water trigger on this at some point. But that's all that there. Now, pig farm. In the pig farm, I'm going to put some arcs in here, pig arcs. And then detail a bit more around here, put, I don't know, some vehicles in here. And then detail it a bit in there. I see some people struggling finding the slurry pit. Now down here, buried in the weeds, where this water is, this is where you get your slurry. And this marker here, yeah, it's all uneven, but hey, it's meant to be marshy. Now, if you're on PC or whatever, you could add the mud mod to it. Yeah, like Liam. That's going to be the changes to the pig farm. There was another one brought to my attention tonight, just down here, which will be in the update. On the end of this fencing, no post. So I'm going to put a post there. I'm going to bring it, raise that hedge up a bit more, and then bring it round to the wall. And then here, I'm going to detail this here a bit more. I might put some cattle trailers parked here. And I might put the big cow up on the roof there, sign, and then rename all of it. Welcome Charles, welcome to the stream. Just detail it a bit more, to be honest. but I don't want to go over the top because those will start losing slot counts. I better cover up this gap in the hedge as well, really, aren't I? But yeah, and then there we go, that's that one. Right. Let's, blah, 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 blah. What should we do? Well, my intention of streaming was actually just to tell you about the updates. I'm going to put a pickup truck here. And then that should be all of it. Oh, and a gate. I think it's just up here. I've got to make an entrance. Yeah, that's right. To this field here. There's no entrance to field 33 at the moment. But there will be. It's going right here. Right on the corner. So you can get into the field. And I believe that's it. But at the moment, it's not game breaking. If you can bear without seasons for the minute. And it'll work fine. I might pull all this weed and bushes back a bit so you can get round the back of here, but the intention was not to go round the back, but I'm assuming people will. But the actual intention was you come into the yard here, you spin it around, and then you reverse it up through to either there to fill it or to tip it there. Don't want to make it too easy for people, do we? And also somebody else has asked me, what's with this area here that's all been hardened out? Well, while you're waiting for the silage to ferment, you can stack your round bales of silage here. That's the idea of that one. Why is it a big area, you ask? You can park your silage trailers up here. You can leave your silage fork here, all sorts. And then this trigger here, it's not for water. I got to put some, I don't know, put some in here just to make it look like somewhere where you get your milk. This is your milk trigger. So yeah, bear with me. This is my first release map on ModHub. I was quite surprised I even got it to console straight away. But then again, without Lancey Boy and Oxy's help, I'd never have done it. Well, I would have eventually, but it would have took me a long time. But yeah. And there's going to be some little neon lights inside here. So it lights up in there, you know, like you could put your fertilizer spinner in one, you can put pallets in another, etc, etc. There's going to be a light up there shining down on the yard. In most yards there's going to be new lights inside here. Might change the house. I don't know. Um, but yeah. But the new map that I'm making, that's nearly ready. That's nearly ready to go. Yeah, like it. I've seen some really, really, really good feedback on the map. Um, Nobody trying to troll like they did with Paul Lancy. Um, Now the feedback I had on this map, it's just wow, just amazing. To be honest, all the suggestions, the help, the people pointing out bits that need fixing, it's great, absolutely great. I'm no expert. I'm far from it. All animals work except for the chickens. Quite strange playing my own map, isn't it? But yeah, if you're in the Steve's Mods PlayStation community or the Facebook community, feel free to post your pictures, your links to your servers, anything that you want. I've got no harsh rules on anything that you can share, just so long as everyone's friendly to each other and, just PG and stuff like that, really. After all, we are one big community. Let's have a look at these charters. What's on the console? I tried to get my tractor on here, but Giants didn't want it because there was already one out. And I believe I don't have it installed. But at the moment, the tractor I do like, in the big ones, don't hate me for it, but sorry, but I do like it. We'll go for that. How do you go about starting a map creation? That's $1 million question. It's really hard to explain to somebody how to do it. The best thing I would do is look over YouTube, start with the basics. If you look up Farmer Yip years ago, that will teach you the basics. And then you've got Shy Wizard, who can run through doing like the XMLs, how to place some mods, etc. like that, and how to get the husbandry in. Um, but before you do any of that, you want to obviously be on a PC, um, download Giants Editor, and then download a map, put the map into Editor, and just move things about. Just move it around. If you're moving stuff, I don't know, like the cow husbandry, say for instance, you want to look up how to do the XMLs, providing you're not changing anything to do with the cow husbandry and you're just going to move it, just so that you can get used to moving it about, you're just changing the positions in the XML. Save it, zip it back up, etc. like that, and then put it into game. Just, it's all trial and error. Just, that's all you can do. You know, like, I don't know, come in, move this building, place another one there. There's loads of videos on YouTube how to export and import stuff off other maps. The best thing to do, really, Charles, is just look on YouTube. That's the best education for you. If you get really, really stuck, providing you don't nag other modders, if you ask them politely how you do something, they're more than likely tell you how to do it better than what I can. I'm still a novice. I keep forgetting I'm on the console. Yeah, let's get a... But I do like this Massey. Julian, I'm gonna really, really make a cake up of of that name. Julian Ho, the FS19 consultant for console. Welcome, buddy. That was a great video you did earlier on this map. It was great. Loved it. But this is the Massey I use quite a bit. I do actually quite like it. What else have we got here? Let's grab a cedar. The cedars I generally use is like the Horse Pronto. I generally use that one. It's a good size all-rounder. So yeah, I'll be getting rid of this trigger. I don't know why I've got 3. But I don't know why the 2 shop ones have come up. I think I've buggered up in the XMLs. So I have to have a look at those. I'll probably detail it a lot more in this yard, as I said. But there is a lot of updates coming. Let's have a look here. If I get... Do I really need one of these? Yeah, if you haven't already, check out Julian Hall. I've noticed he's got some really good videos and streams there. Really polite. So I got real respect for people that do streams and videos and welcomes everybody in. Right. If I get a small tractor for this, which one should we go for? I keep seeing these Fords. I'm getting bored of seeing them. Let's go for this. Right. Oof, No. Without fender, yeah, without. Front PTO, yeah, we'll have that on there. Big one. Front loader, yeah. I've just yeah, yeah, I've covered all that. That's gonna be changed. To be honest, I completely forgot to even change all those, but they will be done. Right, so if we have seed, God, it's too loud for me. Come on, save, come on, that's it. Yeah, I don't really play it that much. Cool. A good pub. My other map has got a pub on it. That's getting closer to being finished. It's obviously going to be a lot better than this map, being this one here is my first ever released map to Mod Hub. Ross, bye. How's it going? Yeah, it's me, the Nutter. Yeah, it's the best way. Not bad, yourself, steer yourself, lad. I'm a lot happier now this map's out, but I'm a bit gutted about the season side of it. Cheers, bud. The amount of times I had to do changes on this map. Oh, come on. Yeah, he'll get there, mate. He'll get there. I'm still learning myself, to be honest. Oop. No, that ain't gonna work, is it? I'll tell you, if this don't work, I'm gonna rage quit. That works. Um, yeah. We'll go do a little bit of seeding, and then I'm gonna go to bed. We'll go down the road, up the road, rather. Oh, I can't even remember how to get into my own field. Oh, it's down there. Duh. Never mind. We'll do this one over here. So, field 47. Oh, hang on a minute. So, field 47, you know, it's not tiny, but that's only going to cost me 78 grand. So, yeah, buy it. Oh, you will notice BGA prices on this map a little bit higher than the usual. Did that just purposely because of the size of the map, you know, it'd take you forever earning money out of silage and that. So that got upped a bit. There's a few bits I got to tweak up, like grass I missed down there. Oh man, yeah, I am so busy. It's unbelievable, Ross. Can be modern chat. Oh, does it? Oh, see, I don't. I used to play the game all of the time, but since I got into mapping, the only time I go into game is to try out the maps that I make. But other than that, I don't really get a lot of time to play. Not anymore. Yeah, Ross, it's very busy at the moment. I've got 7 cars in the garage. I've got another one, another 2 coming at the weekend. It's just mental at the moment. As for mods, I'm kind of okay for mods at the minute. I'm sourcing side skirts for my insignia. The Mrs. Correct ones. I might, yeah, it depends which model insignia you got. I've got a 2010, I believe, Vauxhall Insignia coming in, black one, with a knackered engine. But yeah, leather seats. I don't know yet. I really don't know. I haven't looked at the car. I just said I'd take it off his hands. So yeah, if you want a map where you don't want to use cheats, obviously you're going to cheat some money in to start with. Everyone does. I did. But if you're going to play realistically, role plays where you start with nothing, just one field, limited machinery, and then go out and earn your money, should be good for you. But I do stress, you got to think how you're going to spend your money to make money on this map if you're not going to cheat. I know, he's absolutely pulling everything out of the bag now, isn't he? He's great. Sandy Bay, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's why my other map's on hold. No, 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 no. Well, there we go, one field, all done. Yeah, I hope it comes out pretty soon. Right, this yard here, I know it's a bit of a strange one to have, but like you can store your bales in here, anything, just a general sort of storage yard. Because once the seasons are sorted out on this map, then you're going to need these sheds to store your bales in. Don't hold it back for consoles generally. Oxy's maps so detailed that the high slot count is. No, no. What I mean is, I'm holding back one of my other maps because there's a few little bits that I want off Sandy Bay, which I think would be absolutely outstanding on my South Hams map. That is a problem with highly detailed maps, is slot counts. Now we are hoping that when the new generation consoles come out, we're hoping that won't be a thing. Because let's face it, the new generation consoles are basically a gaming laptop, really. Oh yeah, well, there we go. That is crappy Somerset Farms. and course play. Oh, FSL. Oh, God, that crap. Yeah, sorry, I didn't say crap, did I? Sorry, Giants. Sorry. Yeah, keep passing my stuff, will you? Took me. How long did it take me to get this passed? 2 months? It took me to get it passed. It had a hell of a lot more stuff on this map, but it wasn't allowed on the map to, for like console versions. So I deleted a lot of stuff to get it onto the console. I don't use terrain angle anymore because that's not allowed on console. Don't need it. Um, I believe, didn't Lancey Boys update come out today as well? Or yesterday, shall I say? Wasn't there an update for Sharwell? It's a very pretty map. Oh, thank you, Julian. Thank you very much. You can like be harsh towards me, you know. I don't mind. I can take it. Ross knows I can take it. Me personally, I think it's a crap map, but hey ho. I'll probably say it's any crap because I'm fed up with looking at it. Looking at it for the past, what, 5 months? Yes, it did. Haven't tried it yet. Sharwell since. No, I haven't yet. I didn't even realise that there was any folks on it, to be honest. If there were, it's only going to be little ones. 6 watching. Oh my god, haven't you lot got beds? Right, let's. I'm going to show you something just to see if it works on the console. Let's go back down here. Right, let's see if it works on the console then, shall we? Turn the time up. If it works, let's hope it does, because I think you might like it. You won't see it on any other map. Promise you that. Pardon me. Come on, time. Speed up. Come on. Top, top. Come on. Mainly triggers. Smoke shop issue and detail with train. No, so okay. Alright. I never knew that. You got a new follower, Pro Gamer 81. Thank you. But yeah, if you're on the PS4, there's a Steve's Mods community on the PlayStation Network. Facebook, there is Steve's Mods. And feel free to share your pictures, your YouTube, Twitch, anything like that. Feel free. Just anything I ask, please, it's just to stay PG, really, because there is a lot of kids, and you know I don't want to get hassle off the parents or their mothers chasing me around Tesco or Sainsbury's with their handbags, beating me with it or anything, you know. But other than that, if people are friendly, I'll stay friendly. Nobody will get banned. Everyone help, you know, is helping each other out. And so far, so good. Come on, time. I need you to get dark. I was toying on putting a lean-to on this building coming across, but I thought, nah, it'd be too much. Because I made it Arctic lorry friendly. I think it looked more realistic without a lean-to. But I might put something in between the building and the trigger, like some sort of pipe work coming up across to those up there. Oh, what? But I don't want to go too mad on it because else it'd be taking away your slots. I don't want to do that. Alright, let's see what time these lights come on then, shall we? Tiny, how's it going, buddy? Are you sure you can see over? Can you see the TV alright? You know, from all the way down there? You alright down there? Do you need a stool or anything? Nah, only joking, mate. Yeah, I'm good, mate. Yourself? Just waiting for it to get dark a minute. I just want to show a little feature that I put in here. Obviously, the shaders, I think they're a bit different to the PC, I think. Oh, they haven't come on yet. Nor was they, actually. That's a bit worrying. Oh, looks a bit worrying. Those lights haven't come on. Oh, dear. Now that is worrying. Ah, that was a good job I put it on, really. So now I can change the XMLs for that, for the lights to come on. I bet they come on at midnight or something stupid. Yeah, don't forget to check out Tiny as well. Ah, there we go. Lights come on at midnight. There it is. What do you think of that sell point? Eh? Eh? Brian, long time no see, buddy. So is that a stylish sell point or what? No excuse for missing that. Yeah, it is late. I'm going to have to change it in the XMLs. And have it come on sort of as it gets dark. I think, if I remember rightly, I put them over here as well. Used to drive me mad on This Island. Lights came on at 20. Ah, right. Yeah, I'll be changing them anyway. I'll be changing the times of them. Very nice lighting. Thank you, Brian. Thank you. But like I say, in all the yards and buildings, I will be putting lights on them. There were lights before, but when I had to change the base, it messed a lot of things up. Like the seasons for the map, the lights, everything. So I'll be putting them all back on. But yeah, I was quite impressed with these lights. Right, let's get this time speeded up again. Check the worker light times as well in the tractor. Yes, yes. I will do that, Julian. Good, glad you like it. It's just all those little details like that there that, you know, that you don't see all the time on the map, you know? There will be a water trigger on this one at some point on the update. Keep them 24/7. But it's going to cost you. Property income, 2.2 million. Great map, Steve. Cheers, Big John. Thank you very much. Right, this beat, you can actually back your trailer into it. You got lights on the pits. Oh, they need brightening up, don't they? I did have little neons on the ends of the walls there, but I think it looked a bit stupid. um, this wool trigger here, I'm going to put some pallets of wool here and stuff like that. Probably a little pickup truck with the wool pallet on. Ground trigger, great at the BGA. Cool. Yeah, I prefer these ones because sometimes it's so time consuming digging it out of the pit and then tipping it into the higher BGA sell point. So I thought, well, if we just do one where you can reverse into it, it'd be ideal because then you can use, if you're running single player, you can use your loading wagon, pick up the silage out the pits and then just tip it straight in there. Saves all the to and fro. I might one of the two of these two here and put a big round one with slurry in it. Is it 5 past? I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to get back to you on that one. I'll have to have a look in the XML. I can change it. Yeah, I can change it. I've only ever tested it to make sure it works. I know it works, but I don't know how full it actually gets. Coming up to 6 o'clock in the morning. Oh yeah, and I got to pull this lid forward a bit and move this whole platform back towards there a bit more because as you can see it's sticking through there and it don't look very real, does it? Took me ages to get this BGA working. Sussex, yeah. Early morning. Oh, that wasn't good, was it? Oh, missed it. The early morning look across to the hills. Oh, missed it. That's it. Yeah. Um, I've got to be careful what I put in there because I don't want to take too many slots away. Because like I say, down in field 15, you can build another farm down there using the placeables. Um, there's quite a few fields around that are flat where you can build farms around, and then it'd be ideal. I tried to get away with making a totally flat area just outside the map, so you can build your own stuff on, but giants wouldn't have it. They're like, nope, nope, close it off, block it up. All right. And I believe, where did I put that? It was down in this area where it was going to be a flat area, just mainly for players to build their own farmyards and stuff like that. But giants wouldn't have it. And the other thing was, like here, you wouldn't know that there was a forest there, and they wouldn't let me put forest word in there or nothing. And down here, they wouldn't let me write forest here. With down here, like tags of what different things are, but they wouldn't let me do it. At the moment, the slot count is awesome. Why wouldn't they do that? Was it translation issue? No, I'm not sure why they wouldn't let me do it. Not sure. A few maps have slipped in there and been allowed to do it, but I think that was very early on in 19. But now we're just not allowed to do it. You know, like, people are struggling to find certain things on a map, and when they're doing like map previews and stuff like that, it's difficult for the player to describe what areas are for. It's really hard because, like I just said, oh, I was going to save again. Because, like I say, like if you did a map preview, you're looking at this map here, describing the map. And then you look down at this bit here, or anywhere on the map, you think, oh, where's the forest? You wouldn't know where it was unless you actually played the map. But then by the time you play the map, get used to it a little bit. Like 50 other people have already done a preview, haven't they? I think it's silly myself, but you know, we'll see. I think FS19, I think it's a test. I really think it is. Cotton. I don't know why I put this in there. Because the field's too small for it, really. Nice turd. Who would say it needs ploughing? Yes. Yep. They all need ploughing. Just the same as like in seasons that they all need ploughing. Grove. I'm sure I added. I don't know. They didn't go on this base. Oh well. Never mind. On my first version of the map, I had lots of extra crops. I had loads of it. But thank you, Howie, for the follow. Thank you very much. Right, I am going to head off to bed because I am absolutely shattered, and it's 4 in the morning. Jeez, and I got a busy day tomorrow. It's my son's birthday today as well. It's funny, I got 5 boys. Yesterday, one of my sons turned 9, and now today, my other son is going to turn 6. So it's been, as you can imagine, an expensive time. And as well as yesterday, the clutch went on my car. So I got to run my Range Rover in for MOT tomorrow, so I can use that until I've done the clutch on the car. But yeah, as well as I've got to do these updates on this, and but hey ho, it's life. Right, everybody, I am going to thank you very much for joining me and listening to my boring stream. If you've missed the stream and you've just joined us and you want to know about the updates, I recommend that you go back to the beginning of the stream and listen to what I got to say about the updates and watch it through. I am aware of all the little niggly bits that need redoing, like the fence there needs lining up properly. That's going to bug me now. I am aware of it all. And if you find anything that I haven't mentioned during the stream, please let me know. If you're on my Facebook group, you can write on my wall on there or whatever, or just comment on the stream after. But yeah, thanks. Great to get some real insight into a great map. Thank you, Julian. Charles, later, man. Cheers, dude. Cheers. But yeah, I look forward to getting the update done and getting the other 3 maps out. So until the next one, bye for now.